Alright, I've got a stupid build idea for Prismatic here. So, another Prismatic-based video. In this one, we're still using the same basic principle as the last one. I just modified a few things. I'm using the Facet of Dominance and the Facet of Mending. Facet of Dominance turns your unbreakable shield when it bashes somebody with damage. It weakens targets. Also, if I was to use an arc grenade, I could jolt. The main thing here is I get to use a glacier grenade or portable cover or the unbreakable shield as walking cover. One of which gives me weaken, which I can then leech off of collective obligation, giving me weaken rounds that I could then carry over indefinitely. Also, with collective action, charging hazardous propulsion just a little bit faster. Also giving me the ability to dodge, use rockets, and then slice my enemies, and then take full advantage of increased damage due to having all of my tangles around on the ground. So then I run around, if I get someone weak with the rockets or my sidearm, finish with the frenzied blade, grab my ball, throw it, get free extra 10% damage to the sidearm, allowing me to go around just a little bit more aggressive without too much worry. It's just a constant cycle of looping it back into itself as much as possible. Also, your Transcendent Grenade will give you the effects of Jolt and Suspend, so any targets that are killed by the grenade being suspended or the Jolt will also summon a Tangle. So you get so many avenues to either increase your damage, and you also get an avenue to start leeching with collective obligation. So, with that in mind, I'll show you the mods. As per the norm, dim link is down below if you want to run this setup for yourself. Yep. And then here are the aspects and fragments if you wish to do the same. As per fashion, I just changed the shader on it this time, as I felt this worked better for this specific setup, for what it is. So, let me know what you think of this down below. If you do give this a try, let me know how much success you guys had, because this is a setup that you could potentially take and use in duos or trios, or 2s or 3v3s, and take great advantage of the fact that you will have the ability to leech not quite almost every debuff. You miss a few. If I ran Suppressor Grenade, I could have suppression and weaken potentially. But it doesn't work both of them off of the same shield, so you'd have to hit one with suppression or one with weaken. You have to make a choice. So I chose Glacier. So, with that being said, Discord link is down below if anyone wants to join. Stop by, say hi. You'll get to interact with me in there. I do a lot of theory crafting as well, so if you have an interest in trying something out, or if you maybe have done it and are like, hey, you might like this, that's not a bad spot to do that. I also post teasers ahead of time, so you'll know kind of what to expect next. But with that being said, what do you guys think of Prismatic Titan? Let me know what you guys have been running down below. And with that, I will let the gameplay roll. Have a good one. Alright, let's see how this goes. Be careful here. I had a feeling I was gonna die somewhere in there if I didn't move fast enough. But that ain't bad for a start of the match. Fortunately, we are out of all of our abilities. Thankfully, Thruster comes back fast enough to get it again. So what I can do is I can then go ahead and just shift back into the slice aspect of it again. That's assuming I put myself in better positions. So knowing that they've got 120s, I've got to be careful and play cover better. That, or pick my targets better. Since no one's got Zone B, I'm going to come to the portal here. And just kind of, like, pick away at them as I see them. I know he's still there. I can move forward a little bit, since I've got rockets charged. I can make them have to choose what they do here. Perfect. That forced their hand just enough. And then Slice gave me just enough survivability to get out. I've got to be careful here. Try and shoot the Threadlings, as they do tend to be a bit of a pain to deal with. Poke damage where I can. And play to my teammates. Careful with this left side here. That activates Slice. I don't think I need it here, but it works in my favor. Actually, I think it might have worked in my favor. Okay, depending on what situation, I can cast my barricade shield, or my grenade shield, as free health, if necessary, but I don't think it's necessary. So I'm just going to try and save it to have it for what I initially intended it for, which was doing that. Well, kind of. Alright. I need to wait. My health come back. Okay. I need to be careful. Get out. Beautiful. Since we're transcendent now, due to the fact that we get access to this all of the time, I messed up. I should have just dodged once, because now I don't think I have my... I have a grenade at least. That gives me some free cover, so if I want to, depending on where they are, block off a lane. Beautiful. We're almost a super too. Excellent. Alright. From here we cast super. Nope. More fluid with it. We'll take it. I am impressed I saw that. Alright, so noted I have to be careful of invis people now. I'm gonna go and push around to the side here. Kept him from getting more kills. I would have loved to avoid that, but if it means that the rest of my team stays alive, I will accept that. I need my teammate here. I can cast Slice, which then prevents them from dying because of the increase in health there. Or the increase in how much health they will have, I guess. More so what I should be saying. Because it's their damage gets reduced. Going the other way. I need to charge my Prismatic a bit, but I need to use my light weapons and or abilities to do so. That means Collective Obligation is up. I was assuming a Prismatic was going to get cast sometime soon. Then take that off the field, as those do tend to be a bit of a nightmare to deal with. Okay, crouch, wait. Ah, unfortunate. It was an attempt made. Not gonna use my dodge yet. I'm gonna wait. Okay, building a little bit of energy here. Beautiful. Punch the wall kind of as a time myself. Give myself a bit of leniency here. Alright, no matter if I die or not, I still come out of that okay, because now I have Transcendence. For now, I can literally just wait here. If I so choose, or I can be aggressive. That works in my favor. Oh, that is the microcosm. Interesting pick. Want a bit of cover there. Want my thruster to come back here. Just not gonna come back in time, I think. Oh well. GG's across the table, that was pretty good. See what we got kill-wise, and then we'll move on to the next one. 41. See you in the next.